Hi guys, what's up? This is Simulated Drives, or at least the guy behind it. I'm gonna be doing a quick tutorial because I found that the information is not really available as it should be for people first time on low fuel motorsport willing to race Assetto Corsa. Not Assetto Corsa Competizione, but Assetto Corsa, yeah? I suppose you already have an account on it at this point if you're looking for a tutorial. So assuming you already have the account done and you are on low fuel motorsport and so on, just click the tab for Assetto Corsa. And quite important, ignore all the servers. This is your first time racing. You have a low safety rating, which is going to be probably 2.5 at that point. You really want to join rookie servers. This is where you want to join. I know it looks really tempting to go to LMP3 or Sebring or whatever, or VRC touring cars. You're going to be like, wow, I want to do this. Well, no. You have to start from the bottom, from scratch, work your way up, increase your safety rating. So what you want to do is either join Mazda Cup or Clio Cup. Personally, I went to the Clio Cup yesterday, and I must say I had a blast. I mean, the track, which is this one, was amazing. It's really well put together track. I mean, it just feels professional. The car itself, the mod is great. Even though it's four-wheel drive, I had an amazing feel in my wheel. I'm personally running a Moza R9 V2. Um, it was great. I had a great time. Strictly talking about Assetto Corsa, not Assetto Corsa Competizione, which is another experience. Yeah, so join either Clio Cup or Mazda Cup. Assuming you're doing this right now, you click on Clio Cup. Once you scroll down, you're going to be getting information about the mods to install. I'm not going to be going through right now through information on how to install a mod. I suppose you already know how to install a mod in Content Manager and how to enable an app in Content Manager, because you're going to need to install your penalty client. And without this one, you cannot really race. I'm just going to be telling you from now on. It's mandatory, yeah? And when you scroll down after you install all the mods and so on, yeah, sign up. Yeah, you can sign up on the server, and you're gonna be getting the server password, which is right now is grayed out in my case because the session is live, so I cannot really join this one. Probably I can join other sessions like this one. You see, I can click sign up and so on, and once I click sign up, it's going to display to me the server password. This server password is the same for the practice servers and for the race server. When the practice is over and the race server goes up, in order to know if the server went up, you really have to have a Low Fuel Motorsport site open, and you go on this server information page right here. Observe this area here, which instead of sign up is going to say race server live or something like that. Once you click on it, it's going to show red like this. Once you click on it, it's going to give you a quick link to go straight to Content Manager, which is going to actually load the server for you and so on and so on. And you're going to be going online. This is all you have to do, because people get confused at this point how to get the Assetto Corsa driver license, which is not required. And it's confusing because if you go to facts, it does say driver's license. How do I get it? Blah blah blah. I mean, it tends to lead you to the conclusion that you're gonna need a driver's license for Assetto Corsa and for Competizione and so on and so on. So it's kind of confusing at this point, and they should be making things a bit clearer. Next, I'm gonna be leaving you with the race that I had yesterday with Low Fuel Motorsport. It was a Clio Cup on Pascani Motorsports A, whatever. It was my first race on this configuration, and yeah, I had a podium as well. I actually won the race. It was a total blast. It was a total blast. I had a good time, and without further commentaries, I'm gonna be leaving you guys with the video of the race. Enjoy it. Take care. Stay close. Happy New Year. Hugs. All the best wishes. So here we are, guys, on Pascan Motor Park track, driving the Renault Clio RS, a beautifully modded mod. I mean, you can see the visuals of it are just outstanding. Love everything about it, especially the interior is very well modded as well, with great details, and the dashboard just looks great, and driver animations that are just spot on. I mean, it's a really good mod. It's up there in terms of feel and how it's all executed. And given that it's a front-wheel drive car, I really take my hat off to the modders for doing the physics. Especially on this track, it felt absolutely amazing. In every single moment, I knew where the wheels are and so on. Not gonna be talking much. I'm gonna let you enjoy the race and just gonna pop in sometimes for some highlights. Enjoy! So at this point, I was still adapting to the car, to be honest, in race environment, because yeah, practice server is a different story. Still trying to avoid all the cars losing control and so on, and trying to make it to the field and try to gain as much positions as I could. There's a guy losing control right now. Yeah, this mod in particular, and being a front-wheel drive car, is really well made. So you really have to pay attention to the weight shifting. You really have to be careful and delicate on the throttle and the braking. And yeah, it's quite a rewarding drive. One thing to notice at this point is the penalty system on Lowfuelmotorsport, at least as far as Assetto Corsa goes. I don't really believe it taxates quite well corner cutting. I mean, you can see me cutting corners at some point. I'm with all four wheels cutting the track. But I didn't get any penalty or notification for it. Maybe I wasn't, even now you can see it. Maybe the system, I don't know, works on a different level. Maybe we need to really do it like quite aggressively, not just a bit, in order for it to spot a penalty. But anyway, otherwise the penalty system works quite well. You gotta love the three-wheeling on this car. I mean, when it goes into the corner, that back wheel going up is just super sexy. Gotta raise my head to the guy in front of me right now. His name was Xavi, if I remember correctly. He had a Spanish flag, same as mine. I happen to live in Barcelona myself, even though I'm not Spanish. And this guy really gave me a fight. You could see he was struggling a bit with the racing lines, but anyway, props. It was quite alright, as you can see right now. You could see the wipers working, but there was no rain, trust me. It was just me getting overexcited trying to chase this guy. And eventually pushing the wipers button. Oh, Peter Bowes, look at that sky. And there goes Xavi. Thanks, Xavi. See ya. Yeah, so at this point I was fourth, and the guy in front of me was actually position number 3, so that was my next target, which I was trying really hard to close onto. His name was Mateus, if I remember correctly, and if Xavi gave me a fight, and this guy Mateus, I think I chased him for at least 2 laps. Just enjoy the fight as I'm getting close to him. Yeah, Mateus was having a really good flow. I was using all the warfare, flashing lights, trying to really keep up the rhythm on him and wait for any mistake. This was really close. Luckily, it was the guy just spun off more on the inside, and at this point I was really determined to catch this guy. That sexy back wheel lift. Nobody saw that. Wasn't even cutting the corner. For the next party trick, I'm gonna use the old switcheroo, which you're gonna see for yourself what it means. Six minutes away from the end of the race, position number 2, and I was like, okay, let's see how I'm gonna catch position number 1. But there he was. and I just ran with it. Yeah, from this moment on, I felt like I had it in the pocket already, unless I made some stupid mistakes or anything like that. But I was trying to be really gentle with the way I was handling the car. I have to be honest with you, I was expecting a bit more tire wear behavior, and it wasn't necessarily there. It felt like the car behaved generally the same throughout the race. I wouldn't say it was deteriorating with time. So yeah, tire simulation, yeah, I'm not gonna say it was really up there, but it was really a great drive overall, quite satisfying. I was already on my last lap over here, so I guess we can do the end speech and give a big shout out to say big thanks to all the modding community for what Assetto Corsa is these days in 2024. It looks just amazing. I mean, just look at that sky. It's just simply beautiful. Yeah, we came a long way, baby. Personally, I come from GT Legends and GTR2, so back in the days, that was the sim, go-to sim that I was racing quite a lot. I spent quite a few years racing that one, and it was just a blast. I mean, whoever knows GTR2 probably knows what I'm talking about. So, getting to this point right now, years later, and enjoying Assetto Corsa as it is, and Assetto Corsa Competizione, why not? Yeah, I feel really grateful for what the sim racing community has to offer, and hoping for the best and hoping for the better. I'm not sure how much more can be improved. The guys already made amazing efforts in order to bring this game where it is today. So don't forget to check out Lowfuelmotorsport, because it's definitely the go-to place right now if you want to race Assetto Corsa in a really safe environment. And I'll see you around the servers. And yeah, if you wanna race together or I don't know, team up or anything like that, just give me a shout. I would love to get to know you guys much better. Take care.